A summer nigun for the first day of summer tomorrow. Here we are at Erev Summer and Erev Shabbat. A familiar melody perhaps to those of us in Southern California or who grew up with that melody. But I always think of summer when I hear that melody. Shabbat Shalom, Rabbi.
Shabbat Shalom, Carl. And this day is also Juneteenth, and as part of my teaching later this evening, I'll talk about Juneteenth and Pesach and how they're related. But now we shift from our busy weeks and mark the division of time. You know, in this Zoom world, in this world in which we spend so much time on the screen, days blur. And part of the power of Shabbat is marking a division of time, lahavdil. And we breathe out all the tension of the week and breathe in calm as we shift to relaxing and feeling the goodness of our many blessings. Page 10, Yedid Nefesh.
Yedid Nefesh, Av HaRachaman, Mishoch Avdach, El Ritzonach, Yarutz Avdach, Kmo Ayah, Yishtachavemu Hadara, Ki Erev Lo Yedidutach, Minofet Suv V'chol Tam, Haduna'el Ziv Ha'olam, Nafshi Cholat Avata, Ana Elna Allah B'Ha'olam, Naham Zivav Az Tirazeh V'Tirapeh V'Haidalach Shivchat Olam. Yai-da-dai-dai-dai-dai, 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 yai-da-dai-dai-dai, yai-da-dai-dai-dai-dai, 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 yai-da-dai, yai-da-dai-dai-dai-dai, 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 Come, Let us sing together Kabbalat Shabbat, page 11, Lechu Niranina. Lechu Niranina, Lechu Niranina, Lechu Niranina, Ladonai. Lechu Niranina, Lechu Niranina, Lechu Niranina, Ladonai. Naria, Naria, Litzuri Shen, Nekadma Fana Bitoda. Naria, Naria, Litzuri Shen, Bizmirot Mirialo. Lechu Niranina, Lechu Niranina, Lechu Niranina, Ladonai. Lechu Niranina, Lechu Niranina, Lechu Niranina, Ladonai. Ki el gadol Adonai gadol, Hashem Yadonai. Ki hu Eloheinu v'anachnu. Page 12 at the marker. Arba'im Shana.
Arba'im Shana.
Akut Bidor.
Akut Bidor.
Va'omer. Am to'e levavheim.
Am to'e levavheim.
Ve'hem lo yadu.
Ve'hem lo yadu.
Dirachai.
Dirachai.
Together. Asher nishbati v'api. Im yevaun el menuchati. שירו לאדוני שיר חדש, שירו לאדוני כל הארץ, שירו לאדוני ברכו שמו, בסרו מיום ליום ישועתו, ספרו בגויים כבודו בכל העמים נפלאותיו. כי גדול אדוני ומעולם מאוד נורא הוא על כל אלוהים, כי כל אלוהי עמים אלילים ואדוני שמיים עשה הוד והדר לפניו עוז ותפארת במקדשו עבור אדוני בשבחות עמים עבור אדוני כבוד ועוז עבור אדוני כבוד שמו שאו מנחה ובואו לחצרותיו השתחוו לאדוני בהר הקודש. Page 14 at the marker. ישמחו השמיים
ישמחו השמיים
ותגל הארץ
ותגל הארץ
ירם הים
ירם הים
ומלואו ילוז השדי
עלו שדה
וכל אשר בו
וכל אשר בו
אז ירננו
אז ירננו
כל עצי הארץ
כל עצי הארץ
לפני אדוני קיווה
לפני אדוני קיווה
קיווה לשפוט הארץ
קיווה לשפוט הארץ
Together ישפוט תבל בצדק ועמים באמונתו. Page 15. Adonai Malah Tagil Haaretz Yismechu Yim Rabim Anna Va'arafel Sivivot Tzedek Umishpah Mechol Kisot Et Levanav Teleh Ud Lahem Saviv Salam Varakav Tezer Ratav Atachel Page 16. Or Zarok L'Tzadik U'Lisrael Simcha Simachu Tzadikim V'Adonai V'Hodu L'Zecher Kodsho. Sing to Adonai a new song, for Adonai has worked wonders. Adonai Shir Chadash Ki Niflaot Asa. Repeat that. Shiru Ladonai Shir Chadash Ki Niflaot Asa. Yai 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 Let's read together in English on page 18. Call out to Adonai, all the earth. Break out in joyful singing. Sing to Adonai to the music of the guitar. Guitar and voices making music together with horns and shofar cries trumpet the presence of the sovereign Adonai. Let the sea and all that is in it roar, the earth and all who inhabit it thunder. Let rivers clap hands with mountains sing in harmony. Greeting Adonai who comes to judge the earth, judging the world with justice and the nations with truth. Livnei Adonai kiva lishpot haaretz yishpot tevel b'tzedek ve'amim me'shavim. Page 20. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu le'hakodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu le'hakodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu le'hakodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu le'hakodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Kadosh Adonai Eloheinu.
Carl often reminds us on our Friday night services that we are on a journey through a corridor with each psalm that we've just sung, Psalm 95 now to 99, representing one of the days of the week as we move toward Shabbat and we review our week. The psalm on page 21, Psalm 29, is out of that sequence. It's the psalm for Friday, and I had the opportunity to learn this psalm in depth in anticipation of teaching it yesterday, and I was delighted that Carl was part of that Zoom opportunity because Carl was able to sing it with the melody he's going to sing in a moment. And Psalm 29 is familiar to us also as a Shabbat psalm for when we carry the Torah in the processional on Saturday mornings, returning it to the ark. I learned in my study how artful this psalm is. It can be understood in three different ways. One, as a psalm of a storm. The Psalter is experiencing the movement of a storm that begins in the west, and in the description of the places goes to Lebanon, to Mount Hermon, and then to Kadesh in the south, winding up at the temple on the east. So that's one way to experience this movement in this psalm, the movement of thunder and sound, often with dancing, the dancing of those mountains in Lebanon. But there's a second way it's understood, and that is as the story of creation, with God in the beginning hovering over the waters and then separating that water, but also creating light. And those images, and then the birthing of an animal. The grandson of Rashi, Rashbam, sees in this a description of the first 5 days of creation leading to the sixth day, the day in which humanity was created. But it's also a psalm of 7. Kol Adonai is repeated 7 times, the voice of God. And Rashi, that great biblical commentator, identifies this with a description of Mount Sinai and the voice of God before the people, 7-fold. 7 anticipating Shabbat, but 7 in this moment anticipating our singing of creation. One last comment, and that is, this is a psalm in which the first 9 verses are movement, and the final 2, verses 10 and 11, picture calm, God on the throne, sitting at peace. In fact, the last word of this psalm, Shalom.
Mizmor leDavid, Havu l'Adonai b'nei, Havu l'Adonai kavod va'oz, Havu l'Adonai kivod shemo, Ishtachavu l'Adonai v'hadrat kodesh, Kol Adonai al hamayim el hakavod hirim, Adonai al-mayim rabim. Kol Adonai ba'koach, Kol Adonai behadar, Kol Adonai shover arazim, v'shaber Adonai erase halvanon, vayakidem kemo heger Lebanon v'Sion, כמו בן רעים, כמו בן רעים. קול אדוני רוצה לעבודך, קול אדוני יחיל מדבר, יחיל אדוני מדבר קדש. קול אדוני יכול לאיילות, ויחסו יעבוד וחלום כולו אומר כבוד אומר כבוד אדוני למה הוא ישב וישב אדוני מלך לעולם אדוני עוז לעמו ייתן אדוני יבורך את ראש שלום יאי 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 יאי
Carl said he was going to slow it down at the end for that calm, and it was wonderful to hear him do it, but back to joy.
We greet the Sabbath bride, page 23. Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala, Penei Shabbat, Nikabla. Shamo v'zachor v'dibur echad hishmianu el hamiuchad Adonai echad u'shemo echad l'shem u'tiferet v'lithilah le'echad Dodi likrat kala Penei Shabbat Nikabla Likrat Shabbat Lechu v'nelcha Ki mekor habaracha Merosh mikedem Yisucha Sov ma'aseh v'machshava tehila Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala Penei Shabbat Nikabla Mikdash Melech Yemilucha Kumitzi Metoch Afecha Rav lach shevet b'yemei kavacha V'hu yachamot alaychem lecha Dodi likrat kala Penei Shabbat Nikabla. Page 25. Chadori, likrat kahal, penei Shabbat nikabla. Chadori, likrat kahal, penei Shabbat nikabla. Ve'ayu lim shisa sosai v'rachaku. Kol mivolayich yosis olayich Elohayich kisos chatan Al kala licha Dodi likrat kala Penei Shabbat nikabla licha Dodi likrat kala Penei Shabbat nikabla Yom minusmo tifrotzi v'et Adonai Taritzi al yadish Ben parti v'nismecha v'nagila licha Dodi likrat kala Penei Shabbat nikabla licha Dodi likrat kala Penei Shabbat nikabla. We rise and face the entryway to greet the Shabbos bride. Boi v'shalom ateret bala Gam b'simcha uv'tzala Toch emunei am segula Boi chala בואי חלה לחדו לקרא קהלה בני שבת נקבלה לחדו לקרא קהלה בני שבת נקבלה. Since we've greeted the Shabbos bride, it's time for our Shabbos song. Mizmor Shir Liyom HaShabbat, Mizmor Shir Liyom HaShabbat, Tov Lehodo LaAdonai, Ulezamer Lesimcha Elyon, Ulezamer Leshimcha Elyon, Lehagid Baboker Chazdecha, ומונחה בהלילות, עלי עשור ועלי נבר, עלי היגיון וחינוך. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודו לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון. כי שימחתני אדוני בפעליך, במעשה ידיך ארנה. מה גדלו מעשיך אדוני, מאוד עמקו מחשבותיך. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודו לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון. Page 28 at the marker. Tzadik Adamah Yivrach, Yivrach, Tzadik Adamah Yivrach, Tzadik Adamah Yivrach, Yivrach, Tzadik Adamah Yivrach. Ke'erez balvano niske, 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 niske. עדותיך נבנו מאוד, לביתך נא הקודש אדוני, ליאורך ימים.
In a moment, Carl will chant Kaddish Tom. In anticipation, I extend condolences to Mitchell Goldman on the passing of his mother in Montreal. She'll be buried on Sunday in Ottawa. And to honor Shendel, to honor Mitchell's mother, we will have a Shiva Zoom minyan on Monday as a mincha service at 5 p.m. Page 30, Carl leads us in Kaddish Tom.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, וילמד דברה קירותי וימליך מלכותי, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל, בעגלה ובזמן קריב ויאמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך, לעולם ולעולמי עלמיה, יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא. יתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקדושה ברכו. לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, דאמירן בעלמא ויאמרו אמן. יהי שלמה רבה מן שמיה, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ויאמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל ויאמרו אמן.
Today is Juneteenth. Frankly, it's not a word I knew. It's not a holiday that I recognized. And I would like to acknowledge that failure to have known more and to share what I have learned. But before I do, I want to just talk about slavery. We, as a Jewish people, have embedded at our core a memory of slavery. So central is the image of that past to us that we as a people know when we were freed. We know the date, the 15th of Nisan, when there was a full moon marking springtime. In fact, we as a people even know what we ate as we moved from slavery to freedom. For when we gather as families to mark Seder and we have before us the bread of affliction, lechem oni, and we taste the maror, the bitter herbs, so that we will tear up, we are not only reminded she'avadim hayinu, that we were slaves be'eretz Mitzrayim, in the land of Egypt, but we're reminded of the departure of the day and what we ate. For in order for us to move forward as a people, as a spiritual people, we needed to own both that past, but more, to take away a therefore. Slavery means that you are an object to somebody who treats you as other than human. When I visited the African American Museum in Washington, D.C., I became aware of just how brutal slavery was for African Americans. Probably no different than for our ancestors in Egypt. For when you are a slave, for me this is what was most visceral as a father on the weekend of Father's Day. Your children are not yours. They can be taken away and sold to somebody else. I dare say your daughters can be used as property of somebody else. You have no control over your life, no dignity that comes with being able to make choices, with the dignity of saying, I quit. I want a better future for my children, for me. That's why we as a religious people, as a Jewish people, tell that story. For to know what it means to be dehumanized is to celebrate freedom. Juneteenth is Freedom Day or Liberation Day in the African American community. It marks an event that occurred on this day of June 19th in 1865. The Civil War never really formally ended. There was no peace treaty. Jefferson Davis was to say in that year of 1865 that it's as if the Confederacy disappeared. For as the Union forces moved through those 7 Confederate states, African American slaves were freed. This event in the summer occurred fully 2.5 years after Emancipation Proclamation by President Lincoln. I will add in my research today that I learned that when in 1860 President Lincoln to-be campaigned for the presidency, he campaigned on the platform not to eliminate slavery from the 7 states that already had it, but rather that slavery would not continue to grow in the new territories. And when he was elected, those 7 states that had slaves, in 1860, those 7 states had a population of a little over 9 million, and of those, 4 million were slaves, creating a very strong economy in the South. And it was a huge difficulty in a time of cotton as the gold of the day to let go of slavery. And so back to June 19th, the Union forces had already completed their battles among those 7 states, and they kept moving into those new territories. And so General Gordon Granger was in charge of Texas. And on this date, he stood on the roof, on the balcony of Ashton Villa in Galveston, Texas. And he proclaimed that all enslaved persons in the U.S. were now free. It represents the end of that process of the liberation of the slaves. Remarkably, this date of June 19th didn't become Juneteenth in the way that we now on this moment think of it. It became a nationwide celebration among Black Americans in the 20th century, but it was only in 2011 and 2015, the 150th anniversaries of the Civil War, that Juneteenth moved to greater prominence and continued to grow in prominence with the Black Lives Matter movement. And only this week, elected officials in New York and Virginia have announced plans to make Juneteenth a paid holiday. It's only this week that for the first time, prominent businesses like Nike and Twitter and the NFL have declared that they will make it a paid day for their employees. And so I pause, knowing that time is limited. There is so much I learned today more about the Civil War and the horrors of slavery and the challenges of overcoming that past. I will share in just a couple closing comments that when I was in my last year of rabbinical school, I was invited to Atlanta, Georgia, to participate in a conference at the International Theological Seminary, the consortium of African American theological schools that graduate the majority of African American ministers in America. They could not understand why we Jews, we soon-to-be rabbis, were so caught up in anti-Semitism in America. We were concerned about Farrakhan and the anti-Semitic things he had said and the failure of certain black leaders to have condemned him. And they said, but you're thriving in America. This is no real threat to you. On an emotional level, they could not understand why anti-Semitism was such a source of sensitivity for us. But I also learned in that time with them, which was frankly a surprise to me, why they were still caught up on the memory of being slaves. But I do understand it now. I understand it in part because our African American brothers and sisters frankly haven't had a Juneteenth as a national moment to pause, to appreciate the horror of our American past, of our world past, of where people were treated like property, dehumanized. There is no full equality when people don't have access to health care. There is no full equality when people don't have the same access to education. There is no full equality when there is a bias that people, by the virtue of their color of their skin, are to be mistreated because they are to be distrusted. And that is the reality that I have seen and experienced, all the more with the use of videos in recent weeks and months. This is a time where our nation has reason to pause and to say it's not enough to say, I am not racist. It's necessary to say, I am anti-racist. It's not enough to say, all kinds of people died in the Holocaust. We Jews know that, yes, many others died, but we particularly suffered. African Americans on Juneteenth have reason to feel the pain of their past and to know that they, as a people, were set apart and are still in many ways set apart. This is a moment to be in favor of equality for all. There is a therefore. The therefore of Pesach, as we taste those bitter herbs, is that no one should suffer the dehumanization of slavery, that all have a right in God's eyes to freedom. And the therefore of Juneteenth is that there is a road to freedom, a road that has not yet been fully crossed, a road that each of us has a responsibility to help each other see as a necessary journey for us as a nation. Freedom is yet ahead.
Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom over me. And before I be a slave, I'll be buried in my grave and go home to my Lord and be free. No more crying, no more crying, no more crying over me. And before I be a slave, I'll be buried in my grave and go home to my Lord and be free. They'll be singing. They'll be singing. They'll be singing. They'll be singing over me. And before I be a slave, I'll be buried in my grave and go home to my Lord and be free.
Ribono Shalom, Master of the universe, we shall overcome someday. May it not be in the distant future. May it not be in the afterlife. May we overcome together, seeking justice, seeking opportunity, seeking freedom for all, today. Amen.
Amen.
Page 39A, the call to prayer.
Baruch hu et Adonai Hamivorach.
Baruch Adonai Hamvorach Le'olam Vohed.
Baruch Adonai Hamivorach Le'olam Vohed. In English, page 39A. Baruch atah Adonai, our God, sovereign of time and space, whose words bring the evening dusk, whose wisdom opens the gates of dawn, whose understanding changes the day's divisions, whose will sets the succession of seasons and arranges the stars in their places in the sky, who creates day and night, who rolls light before darkness and darkness from light, who makes day pass into night, who distinguishes day from night. Adonai Tzvaot is your name, living and ever-present God. May your rule be with us forever and ever. Baruch atah Adonai, who brings each evening's dusk. Umavir yom umevi laila, umavdil ben yom uvein laila, Adonai Tzvaot Shemo, El Chai V'Kayam, Tamid Yimloch Aleinu Li'olam Va'ed, Baruch Atah Adonai.
Shema.
Hamariv Aravim. Page 40. Avad Olam Beit Yisrael Amecha Ahavta Torah u'mitzvot Chukim u'mishpatim Otanu limadta Al ken Adonai Eloheinu B'shachvenu u'v'kumenu Nasiach b'chukecha V'nizmach b'divrei Toratecha u'v'mitzvotecha Li'olam va'ed Ki hem chayenu v'yorech yameinu v'yorech yameinu u'vahem nege yomam v'layla v'avatcha al tasir mimenu li'olamim Baruch atah Adonai Ohev Amo Yisrael. 41. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha v'chol levavecha u'v'chol nafshecha u'v'chol me'odecha v'hayu advarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom alevavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivtecha b'beitecha Uvlechtecha v'derech, uvshachvecha v'kumecha, uvshartam liot al yadecha, v'hayu letotafot b'neinecha, uchtavtam al mezuzot beitecha, uvishavrecha v'yayim shema tishnu el mitzvotai. Where am I on the shoulder? Adonai Elohechem Emet. Let's read together in English, page 43b into 44. You proclaim the covenant on the seventh day. You declared it and decreed it. We listened and heard it. You loved this day we inherited, delighting in its remembrance, and began its commandment with the word, remember, Zachor. From the time you bestowed it, joy filled the hearts of Jeshurun, the people you redeemed. Securing the cause of righteousness, you exalted Shabbat as the sign between us forever. In 6 days your world was formed. On the seventh day you rested. And on this day, Israel, your people rest. To honor your name, they sing songs of praise to the one deserving of praise, willingly accepting God's sovereignty. Then Moses, Miriam, and the people Israel joyfully sang to you, Who is like you, Adonai, among the mighty? Who is like you, adorned in holiness, revered in praise, working wonders? No מלכותך רבניך בוקר יום לפני משה זה אלינו ואמרו אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד ונאמר כי פדה אדוני את יעקב וגלו מי החזק ממנו ברוך אתה אדוני
Shemo.
גל ישראל.
Amen.
Page 45. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu L'Shalom V'hamidenu Malkeinu L'Chaim Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu L'Shalom V'hamidenu Malkeinu L'Chaim Ushmor Tzitenu לחיים ולשלום מעתה ועד עולם ופרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך Baruch atah Adonai Hapores Sukat Shalom Aleinu v'al kol amo Yisrael v'al Yerushalayim v'al kol Yoshvei Tevel. We rise, page 46. V'shameru b'nei Yisrael et Hashabbat la'asod et Hashabbat ledoratam b'rit olam b'ni u'ven b'nei Yisrael oti le'olam ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai et hashamayim v'et haaretz uvayom hashvi shavan vayinafah Yikadav Yitkadash Shemei Rabbah
Amen.
Yom Adivra Kiyutei V'yamlich Malchutei B'chayechonu V'yomechon Uv'chayei B'chol Beit Yisrael Ba'agala Ba'agala Uv'izman Kari V'meru
Amen.
Yehei Shnei Rabba Mevorah Le'olam Ulal Me'al Maya Yitbarach Yitbarach V'yishtabach V'yitba'ar V'yitroma V'yitnaseh V'yithadar V'yitaleh V'yithalal Shemei Dekudesha Le'lamin Kol Birchata V'shirata Tushbechata v'nechemata Ta'amiron b'yama v'meru.
Amen.
Amen.
Our private Amidah, pages 47 to 52. On this Juneteenth day, please consider as reflection one change that you might envision to help make our world a world of greater wholeness.
עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן.
The top of page 53, the Vaychulu, the description of the seventh day of creation.
ויחולו השמיים והארץ וכל צבאם, ויכל אלוהים ביום השביעי מלאכתו אשר עשה, וישבות ביום השביעי מכל מלאכתו אשר עשה, ויברך אלוהים את יום השביעי ויקדש אותו, כי בו שבת מכל מלאכתו אשר ברא אלוהים לעשות. Page 54. יתקדע ויתקדש שמי רבה, ויאמר דברי קירותי וימליך מלכותי, וחייכון ובימיכון וחיי דכל בית ישראל, בגלוי זמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך, בעולם ולעולמי עלמיה, יתברך, יתברך וישתבח ויתברר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי לקודשה ברכו, לעילא מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה דאמירן בעלמא ואמרו אמן. תתקבל צלות הון אבות הון דכל ישראל, קדם אבו הון דבישמיא ואמרו אמן. יהי שלם הרבה מן שמיא וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל ואמרו amen.
And now for one of Carl and my favorite parts, blessing our children, all the more significant again on Father's Day weekend.
For sons, we wish them to be like the two brothers of Joseph, Ephraim and Manasseh, who got along so marvelously. An inspiration to me and my boys.
And for daughters, we say, may they be like the matriarchs, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah, and we bless.
Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha, Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka, Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom.
Page 55 is our which we thank God for the gift of Shabbat. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu, b'shabbat kodsho b'ahava uv'ratzon hinchilanu, zikaron l'mahaseh v'reshit, ki hu yom techila l'mikrahei kodesh, זכר ליציאת מצרים, כי באנו בחרת, ואותנו קידשת מכל העמים, ושבת קודשך באהבה וברצון הנחלתנו. ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת.
Amen. Page 56, we rise for Aleinu. Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon ha'pol, l'tei gdula l'yotzeh v'shim, שלא עשנו כגר הרצון, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגאור עלינו ככל עמונה. אנחנו גורים ומשתחווים לפני מלך מלכי המלאכים הקדוש ברוך הוא, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסד ארץ, ומשה יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו בגובה מרומים. הוא אלוהינו אינו, אמת מלכנו אפס זולתו, ככתוב בתורתו, וידעת היום והשבות אל לבבך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל, והארץ מתחת אין עוד, אין עוד.
נקבל לך נזכה.
ככתוב בתורתך, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו
Again, we extend condolences to Mitchell Goldman on the passing of his mother. Yezichona livracha. May your mom's memory be for you a blessing. On Monday at 5 p.m., a Zoom Shiva in her honor. We observe, among others, the following yurtzites this week: Seymour Bernstein, Rachiel Rappaport, Bertha Fleischman, Olga Siegel, Philip Chaim First, Anna Greta Rubin, Joan Ward, Marvin Gaze, Ida Bellavin, Mildred Smith, Sidney David, Zelda Weiss, Jerome Reich, Rena Mazer, Lloyd, Arian Gittleson, Samuel Woodcoff, Mark Redding, Donald Corbett, Lawrence Miller, Betty Lyons, and Hans Rosensberg. We join honoring our loved ones, the mourners Kaddish. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, v'alma divra kirutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, v'bagalau v'yizman kari v'miramein, Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach, le'olamo me'olmaya, Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitba'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shemei dekudsha berichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechamata damiran be'alma v'miramein. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Osei shalom b'mromav hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'kol yoshvei tevel v'imru amen. I want to welcome Rabbi Robert Kersner back home. I'm delighted to know that he was discharged from the hospital this afternoon. Enjoy your first Shabbat with Bernice in a while. Much joy and continued healing. In regard to classes this coming week, please do join me. Psalm 30, the healing psalm, Wednesday and Thursday as well. Half hour of Psalms a day. Try it, you'll like it. I look forward to you joining me. Tomorrow morning services at 10 o'clock. I'll be leading with Hal Hurwitz. Please check our website, cbi18.org. There are activities most days for you to learn, to pray, to see others in our community. anything for you that you'd like to announce? All right. All right. I want to thank Luis Garcia, our sound engineer, and of course thank Carl Cedar as well for uplifting us toward Shabbat.
I leave you with a Shabbat blessing. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei HaSharim, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Boachem L'Shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Baruch Hu Milei Shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Melech Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzedchem l'shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Melech Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Yai rai rai, yai rai rai rai, yai rai 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 rai, yai rai rai, yai rai. Shabbat shalom, Rabbi. Shabbat shalom, everyone.